Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost to call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my right, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 try to lie, but now you know it. That I'm having no time. Low, 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 low. Was the prototype like 3 stacks on that CD? An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't wanna see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken.
Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mind full of demons. I don't wanna hear them anymore. Got me heartbroken, fine. So many babies screaming cause they seeing destruction before they see a human being. So they start smoking weed. We'll never get our day until we learn to pray. Keep our families in shape cause they all broken. Why do ghetto birds die before we learn to fly? Somebody else's child quoting guns, smoking weed. Can all make a change, so I'm told, but I haven't seen the change unfold. I'll keep hoping, please, if you prefer to breathe. Communities in need of people that will lead. Keep your eyes open. I can only say I'll try until the day I die. Though half our problems can be based on economical greed, a dying breed, addicted to weed that get G's with my heart open. Greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free, only a few chosen rise. My ghetto queens rise, don't be afraid to try. Too many of us die for the door to open. Wise, my brothers, be wise. Stay focused on the prize. Though everybody dies, we continue growing, one day at a time.
I was the knight in shining armor in your movies. Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost to call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my right, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 try to lie, but now you know it. That I'm having no time. Low, 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 low. Was the prototype like 3 stacks on that CD? An example of the perfect candidate now. All your shit's broken. That shit's broken.
Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mind full of demons. I don't wanna hear them anymore. Got me heartbroken, fine. So many babies screaming cause they seeing destruction before they see a human being. So they start smoking weed. We'll never get our day until we learn to pray. Keep our families in shape cause they all broken. Why do ghetto birds die before we learn to fly? Somebody else's child quoting guns, smoking weed. Can all make a change, so I'm told, but I haven't seen the change unfold. I'll keep hoping, please, if you prefer to breathe. Communities in need of people that will lead. Keep your eyes open. I can only say I'll try until the day I die. Though half our problems can be based on economical greed, a dying breed, addicted to weed, to get G's with my heart open. Greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free, only a few chosen rise. My ghetto queens rise, don't be afraid to try. Too many of us die for the door to open. Wise, my brothers, be wise. Stay focused on the prize. Though everybody dies, we continue growing, one day at a time.
I was the knight in shining armor in your movies. Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost, so call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my right, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, try to lie, but now you know it.
Good morning, New Ventura. I'm your host, Chuck Ambrose, and this is your morning news. Today in our beautiful city, you can expect more of that same clear, sunny weather we've been having all week. This is perfect beach weather, but do remember that we're under an excessive heat watch, so do what you can to stay cool out there, folks. Speaking of the beach, don't forget that we've got the New Ventura Summer Surf-Off tomorrow. That's Saturday the 19th. The contest kicks off at 10 a.m., so be there bright and early. Do remember that the abnormal division of the contest is being hosted on the south side of Himalaya Beach, as opposed to the main event on the north side. In other news, we've got to celebrate our local heroes yet again. Our city's own mysterious King Arthur, as well as his right-hand lady, the ever-lovely Black Star, have stopped an armed robbery in the industrial district overnight. The abnormals responsible are in custody and awaiting processing for trial. As an example of the efficacy of Sal McKnight's public abnormal database, police detectives have already located the culprit's delirium residences for further investigation. Up next, find out where to get the best donuts in the city on your morning commute, and watch local chef Brigitte Osborn prepare her restaurant Opera's signature dessert, right after this commercial break. Hello, friends. Welcome to Abnormalcy. This is a Hero System 6th edition game set in the city of New Ventura. And these lovely people are my player characters. And I'll go ahead and let them quickly introduce themselves.
Start with Raven.
Sure. Hi everyone. I'm Raven Kennedy. I am playing the wedding planner Laurel Calton.
Hi everyone, I'm Leslee Everett. I will be playing Camille Logan, or Cammie, who is a barista.
I am Chad Osborn. I'm going to be playing Brayden Fallbrook. He's just a homeless abnormal.
Hi, I'm Wes Franks. I'm the creative director and founder of Carrion Studios, and I'll be playing Ronnie Rasmussen, a completely normal chef. Just a chef.
I'm Ryan Allen, and I shall be playing Damian Walsh, who is a journalist for the Abnormal News.
Fantastic. And I, of course, am Zeke Nelsons, and I'm going to be your game master or facilitator. So, to give everybody just a real quick overview of what it is we're doing here, the hero system is a game mostly intended for playing superheroes. In this case, we're going more like the X-Men mutant route. And the coolest thing about it, in my opinion, is you can make your character absolutely anything you could possibly want, as all of my players would vouch for as we went through and built their characters one by one. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy seeing what they've got in store for you. So, my lovely players,
Yes.
all of you are abnormals who live in the city of New Ventura. And today, well, actually, let's start a few days ago. All of you, independently on your own, while going about your normal business in the city, stumbled across a posted advertisement, probably tacked up on a telephone pole somewhere, that said something along the lines of urgent help needed. 15 unsolved missing persons cases in the past 2 months alone affecting the abnormal communities. If you have any information or would like to assist with the ongoing private investigation, contact Ava Velasquez in Delirium. Cash rewards for every case solved with your help. And it provided you with an address to an apartment in the district of Delirium and a phone number to call. And for whatever personal reasons you may have, all of you have decided, you know what? I'm going to go check this out, see what I can do to help. And so you all find yourselves in the very pink and cutely decorated tiny Delirium apartment of one Miss Ava Velasquez. So which of you thinks you would be the last to arrive? Who's fashionably late?
Probably me.
All right. So Brayden, you walk up to the door. The way Ava's apartment building is set up, all of it's set up with a similar entrance setup to like a motel where all of the doors are on the outside and you like walk up an exterior staircase to get to them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on the 3rd floor and you walk up, knock on the door, and you are greeted by Ava herself. She has long reddish brown hair, well, long in the front. She's got like a dangly bang thing going on, and some shorter hair in the back, kind of floofy. You notice that her eyes are pink, and when she smiles, she has fangs. Now, to you, this is totally normal. Other people might be a little more off-put. But for you and for most of you, really, this is a fairly normal appearance, all things considered. She's wearing a cute little blouse, gathered at the top with little kind of poofy sleeves, and like a nice beige color and a pink skirt. And she gets to the door and opens it right away. The time between you knocking on the door and her opening it, you don't think she like peeked through the peephole at you or anything like that. She just clearly has just come straight, opened the door like she was expecting you. And she says, "Oh, well, look at you! Are you here about the advertisement too?"
Yeah. You're Ava?
Yep, that's me. Well, here, come right on in. I'll get you settled with the rest of the people who are here, and I think we're just about ready to get started. I'll go get my friend who is helping me with this. While I'm getting you situated, can I get you anything to drink? I've got tea. I've got coffee. Just some water. I've got
water be
water.
good, I think.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And she ushers you into the living room where there's a number of cute little pink couches and love seats situated around a coffee table that is heavily laden with various snacks. And while she's getting Brayden situated, she addresses the rest of you. And what about everyone else? Can I get you anything? Like I said, coffee, tea, water, got some sodas. I think I've got a little bit of beer too. And you hear from behind her, as she enters the room, a Latina lady, a little younger than Ava, who looks very tired and is covered in tattoos. She has black hair and a side shave. She says, "Beer? I didn't know we had beer. Shit, Ava, I'll take a beer." "Okay, Stella, I'll get you a beer. You go ahead and get settled too. Meet our new friends. I'll be right back with those." So, would anyone else like to request a beverage from Ava while she's going to the kitchen?
Just water, thank you.
The tea would be wonderful, Miss Ava.
Ronnie's gonna raise his hand, looking very like large for the chair that he's in. He's like 6'4", 350 pounds, wearing a chef's coat, backwards hat, and he goes, water would be great, but can we kind of hurry this up? I've got about 150 covers tonight, and we're gonna have a 10 top that's all Japanese businessmen, and I really gotta get prepped for that."
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll take a tea, thanks.
Okay, 3 waters, 2 teas, and a beer. I'll be right back. And she'll leave the room to go get that ready. Meanwhile, the lady who walked in, who Ava addressed as Stella, is going to grab a folding chair from somewhere in the room, flip it around and sit in it backwards, lean her chin on her hands like this, and look around at you guys. "So, you saw the ads, right?"
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if I'm actually in the right place. This doesn't seem like people, like, this isn't giving me, like, save people vibes, you know?
Oh, looks can be deceiving. This is quite well set up, honestly. Theme is good.
Rather positive this is in fact the right place.
This reminds me of my abuelita's house.
Definitely feels like a nanny's house. I get that. For sure.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I was meaning.
That's Ava for you. There's no accounting for taste. From the other room you hear, "Hey, I resent that." Yeah, Ava, I know. So, the reason you're here, as opposed to anywhere else, Ava's been so kind as to kind of front this whole situation for me. My name's Estela Black. I am technically a private investigator. The police would disagree with me on that, which is why we're at Ava's place. Um, so, as the flyer said, a lot of abnormals have been going missing. A lot. Like 15 people that we know of in the past 2 months.
Noticed.
It's kind of a problem. The police won't investigate, and they seem real upset that I'm trying to. So, I'm kind of limited in what I can do at this point. So, I need some help. I need some people who aren't a target, at least as much as I am, to go and do the field work to try and figure out what the heck is going on and hopefully figure out where these people are going and hopefully get them back in one piece if they're still alive. And like the flyer said, we're prepared to pay you guys for every missing person's case that we get solved. So, that sound like something you're interested in? Yes.
So like, how much is gonna be involved in investigating? Cause I'm like okay, so I own a restaurant. It's a restaurant and a tiki bar. 3 dots and a dash. You might have heard it. And I'm not really a detective, but money's kind of tight. So like, I was just kind of expecting like the only reason I'm here is because some of the people from my building have gone missing, and so I was just like, hey, maybe if I find them, like, so if I just figure out something for you, then maybe I can potentially get some scratch.
Yeah, that's the idea. I don't think. I mean, I know you guys aren't detectives, obviously, but I figure just looking at you, you guys seem to all have a good head on your shoulders. I think you're fully capable of going to a place, taking a look around, making some notes of what looks suspicious, and maybe bringing some evidence back with you. And then I can do the deduction part. I'm fine with that. I just can't really be wandering around crime scenes at the moment, unfortunately. So, you don't worry, it shouldn't get too intense for you.
I mean, I'm completely down. As long as it helps people like us, I help wherever I can.
See, that's the spirit. I like you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm on board as well.
Me too. I'm
You.
good at getting in and out of places unnoticed, so shouldn't be an issue.
You're don't know your name. You work at the newspaper.
Yeah, Damian Walsh.
Damian.
Yeah.
Remember that. What about the rest of you? Talk to me.
Since we're doing first name basis, it sounds like I'm Brayden.
Brayden. Alright. You, restaurant guy. What's your name?
Oh yeah, I'm Ronnie Rasmussen. Like I said before, I own 3 dots and a dash. It's kind of like a mid-end, like seafood restaurant, tiki bar. You might have seen me in a couple of spots talking about it. I'm standing like this, like the chef stance. Yeah, I don't know. That's me.
You. I've seen you around before. You work at the coffee shop.
Oh, yeah, I work at Morning Kick. I'm a barista over in the industrial district.
Yeah. And you.
And I'm Cammie. Sorry, I forgot to say my name.
Cammie. Cammie. That's a good name. I like that. And you. I know you. I've seen you around, but I can't put my finger on where. What's your name?
Laurel Calton from Imagine Perfection.
The wedding planner.
Yeah, that's me.
You did my sister's wedding.
Oh, did I?
That's why I know you. Yeah.
Which was when?
What, 4 or 5 years ago now? Little short thing, black hair like mine.
Oh, the sea foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was lovely. I enjoyed that one.
Look, I don't mean to light a fire under anybody's ass or anything like that, talking about weddings. But like I said before, I got 150 covers tonight that I gotta get prepped for. So if we can kind of get like some info of like,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So she's gonna crack her knuckles and put her hands on the back of her chair, all serious, like she's about to get started. And then Ava's gonna walk in the room with a little tray with 2 little teacups and 3 glasses of water and a can of like cheap beer, like New Ventura's version of Pabst. And here are your drinks. Here, let me hand them out. Here you guys go. And she's gonna pass drinks around, all daintily.
Thank
Reach
you,
out and
Ava.
Grab my water. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh, and help yourself to the snacks on the table. They're for everybody. And I've also got snacks for you guys to take with you when you leave. And nobody leaves Ava's apartment without a snack, okay?
you see Ronnie grab his water, you notice the water starts to slightly bubble a little bit.
Ava's going to take an empty seat, probably next to Laurel, and cross her legs daintily and put her hands on her knee. And Snell's going to take a big ol' sip of her beer, sit it down on the coffee table, and then get back into position to talk business. All right. So, as we were saying. So, one of our most recent missing persons, just a few blocks from here. Guy's name was, well, he went by... Sorry, it's funny. He went by Pretzel. Apparently the guy was
Pretzel?
real... Pretzel. Apparently he was very, what do you call it? Flexible, double-jointed. Well known for being able to get into and out of places that people probably shouldn't be able to fit in. Weird guy, but apparently well-liked. Like I said, a few blocks from here, apartment building. Nobody's heard from him in a couple weeks. Family got worried, went to go check in on him. No sign of him in his apartment. No sign of a struggle. No note as to where he might have gone. He hasn't been at work. None of his friends have seen him. Vanished into thin air, just like everybody else.
I mean,
Now,
a fellow like that, flexible, getting to places where, you know, other people can't, I guess, like, I mean, stick with me here, but maybe he was someplace where he wasn't supposed to be, and somebody found him, and they decided to tie him to a light post or something, you know?
yeah, that's possible. But that's the kind of thing that we need to figure out, so. Now, like I said, his family went over to his apartment. They had a key. I don't trust just anybody to give me information, especially when they don't know what to look for. I'm going to give you guys an idea of what to look for. So, I'm going to have you guys go check things out. Get a good, like, case of the place. I want you to look for any sign of where this guy might have been going. Maybe he's got a diary stashed somewhere. Maybe he's got I don't know, like a day planner. If there's a laptop, grab the laptop, bring it back here so I can get in there, take a look, see if he's got stuff in his calendar. Figure out, I want to get a good idea of like what this dude's routine was, if he had any like exceptional plans going on about the time he disappeared, so we can try and pinpoint where he might have been and what might have happened to him. Sounds simple enough, right?
Yeah.
Think you
Yeah.
think you
What's-
lot can
what's the
handle
catch?
that?
Is there a
I
catch?
don't see why not.
No catch. This is an easy one. Just to, test you guys out, see how you do. We'll get to the harder stuff later if you guys get me good results on this.
I'm kind of curious just because, and I'm sorry to be Tommy Talks a lot over here, but why do the police not like you?
Snooping in their business. I mean, do the police like any of us?
Fair.
Yeah.
They
Another-
won't investigate this stuff for a reason. I want to know what that reason is. I also want to investigate the stuff. They don't like it.
Reason enough for me.
And one last thing, just because I think we're all thinking it. You definitely have a stake in this. Like, you're clearly into it. You've been trying to figure this out. You got the whole private detective thing going on. But how does Ava fit into this?
Estela's gonna look over at Ava, be like, Ava? Ava's just gonna be like, well, I'm kind of the community mom, And the people around here are kind of like my kids, and some of them have gone missing. I want to know what's happened to them. Besides, me and Stella are friends, and I knew she was looking into this, so I figured it wouldn't hurt me any to put her up and kind of be the face for all of this.
Well, that works for me, I suppose.
Plus, if the police come knocking, I can be very charming and very persuasive, so they don't ask too many questions, and then they go away and take snacks.
All this sounds good. Is there anywhere else we should case? Like maybe his work or something? Would he have a locker at work or something that we should check out?
That's actually not a bad idea. If
Okay.
you guys are willing to make well, I know our guy over there's got restaurant business to do tonight, so I don't know if he's going to be willing to trek all the way out to the industrial district.
Look, all right? It doesn't take much. I just got to make sure that prep's taken care of, make sure that, the Sue's on hand, everything like that. It's a good team, all right? They can handle things, but, and then afterwards, I'm all yours, okay? I'm sorry. I know this is like extra income, people are missing, but, I got to look after my own skin, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
So, alright. I guess this will be the plan. Y'all go check out the apartment, get whatever info you can, report back to me. Then our guy can go check out his restaurant, make sure everything's settled over there. While he's doing that, I suppose the rest of you can do whatever it is you need to do. And then you guys reconvene, go check out his place in the industrial district. I'll write down the address for you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right.
Did we want to check out his work? I mean, we could split up, make it quicker if we're doing this as a team. We might as well case everything we can it quicker. We don't know how many people's lives are at stake doing this.
Lives at stake kind of thing. I don't. That feels kind of like a King Arthur kind of thing. Maybe Black Star, not Ronnie, Brayden, Camille.
I offered. That's all I can say, Mr. Chef. I offered.
It's fine. The industrial district won't take long.
Yeah.
That's
Even
fine.
if we do that last.
I got time if I, shit. Yeah, if I run fast, I can probably make it.
All right. She's going to grab a sheet of cutely watercolored stationery off of Ava's coffee table and a pen and scribble out an address a few blocks away here in Delirium for you guys to go check out. And also going to write down the address of the place the factory he works at in the industrial district for your later perusal. And pass that over to Ronnie since he seems to be the leader in this situation.
You notice
Yeah,
that
Mr. Bucky.
you notice that the paper starts to kind of like curl a little bit around his fingers, and he quickly hands it over to
Here,
Laurel.
let me. I can keep track.
Sorry. Can we get moving on? This room's kind of small,
Yeah.
and the precious moments dolls aren't really helping the whole situation.
And it's kind of a lot, you know. Just I wasn't expecting walking into, you know, pink walls and
No offense, lady.
grandma's,
You know, it's
grandma's apartment.
It's eclectic.
Yeah.
It's fine. I understand. But yeah, you guys go ahead and get going. Make sure you take a snack with you.
Thank you. We will.
So
hopefully,
before we take off, I'd like to, take a minute to look over Stella's face. Just maybe see if she's on the level. If there's anything she might be leaving out about this, do some deductive observation, maybe.
From what you can tell, the information that she has given you thus far has been completely legit, and she is being very genuine.
Okay. Just making sure she's not leaving anything out. That's all. Okay.
Ronnie stands, almost hits his head on a ceiling fan. Goes, okay.
All right, it's only a couple blocks. Are we ready?
Yeah, let's get going.
I'm ready. Sooner the better.
Sounds good.
Grabs his knife roll.
He just carries his knife roll with him.
Look, yeah, you carry those things around all over the place. You don't leave that stuff at the restaurant, okay? One of the line cooks, fucking dishwasher, they're gonna see something, they're gonna take it, and you're never gonna see it again. So yeah, carries it with him. Yeah.
What would a dishwasher do with a knife roll?
Well, depending.
Chef knives are very expensive.
Very expensive.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
expensive.
very expensive. I've already had 3 cleavers go. Dull the blade. Yeah, all that good stuff. Do you want to take time to describe how our characters look and everything like that?
Yeah, go for it.
As we're walking out? Perfect. I kind of want to get in my mind's eye how everybody looks. I can see y'all in your costumes and everything, but it helps me out a little bit more. Oh, do you want me to start too? Okay, great. I did bring it up. All right. Okay, awesome.
You proposed it, so.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
Exactly.
Ronnie Rasmussen is 6'4", 350 pounds. He's got black, long hair that he wears down unless he's in the kitchen. He's wearing a backwards hat like I am, a chef's coat. He's wearing the striped chef pants and Crocs. They seem to be like a special kind of Croc. You can notice like the socks that he's wearing, they seem to be like that material that race car drivers wear. That's like anti-flame, that's like flame resistant. And he's big, he's built, he's got a knife roll, like kind of a pocky kind of complexion on his face, and you'll notice creeping up on the back of his neck, if you catch it sometimes when the hair moves, you can see a craggy rock-like substance that's on the back of his neck, and then sometimes like you can see if he moves his sleeve a little bit, you can see that same substance is on his upper arm as well. He's got kind of brownish, amberish eyes. Yeah, that's Ronnie.
Who's next?
I'll go. Laurel is about 5'10", probably 5'10", 5'11", tall. She's got white, curly, kind of bouncy hair, fairly short. She always wears it parted with the 2 pins in it. She looks surprisingly put together in this section of town. She definitely doesn't come here often, you know. Nice shirt, nice scarf, khaki pants. Very pretty. Very composed. Uh, the thing you notice about her mostly, though, is that her eyes are entirely flat gray with just a crescent moon of a pupil in them.
Alrighty, I guess I'll go next if that's okay. Brayden, as he's walking out, he's gonna put his hood up, but when he was sitting down, everyone would be able to notice like the gross, not gross, greasy hair that's kind of a mess. The hoodie that's kind of, I didn't distress it, but it's definitely seen better days. The hoodie has. His hands, most everything is covered for his skin, but the thing that's most noticeable that would stand out, how he's dressed right now is just like, um, what was her name? The one who opened the door?
Ava.
Ava. Like her eyes are pink. His are actually like a purple, a similar kind of hue, but they're purple.
Okay. Damian's probably about 6 foot, 6'1", somewhere in there. His hair's a little bit on the longer side. It looks like it was bleach blonde at some time not that long ago, but it started to grow out. So there's about an inch and a half of dark roots. Wearing what at first glance would appear to be nice clothes, like a nice button-up and jacket. But a little bit of a closer look at it, it's kind of threadbare and starting to wear around the edges. Looks maybe mid-30s to late 30s. A little bit of crow's feet going on around the eyes. Yeah, crow's feet going around the eyes. And wears a pair of reading glasses.
Okay, so Cammie is about 5'7". She has long black hair that she usually wears up in a high ponytail, a black sleeveless turtleneck, black jeans, and just like a black pair of normal looking sneakers. All black getup for her. And she does have on leather fingerless gloves. The only thing off about her is her eyes are very lizard-like and are a bright shade of green.
Rad.
All right. So you guys trek the couple of blocks away from Ava's, and you're still in a fairly residential area. The apartment building in question is definitely set up differently than Ava's. It's one of the ones where it's always the front door is always locked. Either you got to have a key or you got to be buzzed in. In fact, if you guys look, taped to the inside of the glass door is a handwritten sign that says "Visitors must be buzzed in." And there's a little panel next to the door with names listed, all handwritten by the person who lives there, with little buzzers. You do see up on the top floor, the 4th floor, the tag with the name Pretzel written in like not sloppy, but like written with a Sharpie in like big block letters. And then the building itself is brick, and it's seen better days. You can tell the building's been there for a while. Definitely some wear on the bricks, a lot of cracks in the sidewalk leading up to the door. There is a fire escape that zigzags up one side of the building. The ladder to get onto you know how fire escapes work. To get actually up onto the fire escape is still like put up currently, so it's not currently accessible unless you are an especially good jumper. um, there's not a whole lot of foot traffic around you, so what do you guys want to do? How do you want to approach this?
I'm gonna look at the fire escape. Do you guys think we could probably get in up there, right?
Almost certainly, if someone can reach that.
I can get up there.
Perfect.
I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I mean, unless anyone else has any other better ideas, but I don't think we're gonna get buzzed in.
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I was thinking.
So Cammie's gonna go over to the wall, and she wants to climb up the wall to get to the fire escape.
Do you want to roll me a climb check?
Sure. What would that be?
3d6, and that's
Okay.
going to be. Let me see.
Is that my clinging movement, or do I have to cling first?
What we got?
11? Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. That's a 13. I'm bad at math.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've got what's your target for a dex roll?
The value is a 30. Oh, roll is 15. I see it here.
Okay. Okay, then you met your dex roll. I'm going to say that you have successfully clung yourself to the wall, and you can now pretty much move freely.
Yeah, she just climbs up the wall.
Stuck to it like a lizard.
Anything. Uh-huh.
Sick.
And then
I
we'll
wasn't exactly expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting, but
go over to the fire escape and kick the ladder down. Well, not kick the ladder down, she'll lower the ladder nicely.
I mean, we know better than
Well, that
any
was
how much looks can hide.
yeah.
That thing's
It's
not gonna
convenient.
hold me. Look,
It's a fire escape. It's for people to come up and down. You're gonna be
Mostly
fine.
down.
trust me, it's not gonna hold me. All right, and he's gonna buzz just a random buzzer. He's gonna pick a name and just like pick it and buzz it.
I'm gonna climb up the fire escape ladder.
Yeah, I'm going up after Brayden.
How many steps?
You're going up to the 4th floor.
How many
So,
stairs?
A lot.
No good. Fun.
Let's see.
I mean, could I make it quicker for myself by using
60.
my propulsion?
60 will do.
Could I use my propulsion to make that quicker for me instead
If
of
you
climbing?
want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna look up and realize that there's a lot of stairs. I'm gonna like start like trying to like get as much static electricity as possible. I'm probably not gonna walk all that. I don't think I'm gonna walk that. And I'm gonna like activate my propulsion and just kind of fly up.
That works
Amazing.
too. And I'm gonna start climbing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb.
Yep.
Make sure you expend the appropriate amount of endurance for that.
Yes,
Meanwhile,
it's,
the number that Ronnie decided to buzz, you're gonna hear a. Let me see if I can.
Hello?
Ronnie's gonna go, oh my god. He's gonna hold it and go, yeah, this is Raphael's Pizza. And look at Damian and be like, I didn't order a fucking pizza. Yeah, it's not you. It's somebody on the fourth floor, but they're not answering.
Fucking goddamn it, fine.
Grab the door.
Just goes, works every time. And yeah, just goes in with Damian.
All right.
That guy can fucking fly.
Apparently.
Like lizards and climbing and flying and everything. Just use a door, damn. And just gonna start walking up the steps.
Is there an elevator? By any chance?
No, there's not an elevator.
Then Damian will sigh and follow Ronnie up the stairs.
Fucking walk up.
Before they actually leave the
God
fire escape
damn
though,
it.
Cammie will put the ladder back up, so it looks undisturbed.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna say the first one there is definitely gonna be Brayden, and so you're going to, and then land back on the fire escape with a loud ka-chunk, and then and you've landed right outside the window of your target apartment, and from inside you hear something glass or porcelain shatter.
I'm gonna try to look in.
There are curtains that are obscuring your view. You can't really see what's in there very well, but you can go ahead and try and open the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, if I can, lift the window open.
It doesn't open on your first try. It rattles a little bit. It does seem to be locked, but very flimsily. If you want to try to force it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try to. I'll try to force it.
All right. Do you want to just throw your back into it, or do you want to kind of try to jimmy it open?
Let's try to jimmy it. Since I heard somebody in there, as quiet as possible probably would be the best route. I don't want to accidentally either fall out of the fire escape because I lose footing, or make too much noise. So I'm gonna try to work with it a little bit.
All right. Let me see if we want to do that as a dex roll, or if we want to use skill for that. Let's make this a stealth roll. So that gives you a target of 14. So roll me 3d6, see if you can get under 14.
I got 11.
Perfect. So you're going to, with a little bit of wiggling back and forth, slowly manage to rattle that simple little flick lock open enough that it lets you slide the window open nice and quiet. And by the time you've done that, Cammie and Laurel have caught up to you. So
As I'm doing that, and I see them coming up, I'm gonna put my finger to my mouth. Shh, I think there's somebody in there.
Right.
And
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna try to. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Go. Go ahead.
I was just gonna try to, since there are blinds or curtains, I'm gonna try to peek just a little bit.
The window that you're in front of leads into the living room. Nobody appears to be in there.
Okay.
But you can climb through if you want, and in the meantime, Damian and Ronnie have reached the 4th floor finally, with much sweating and huffing and puffing.
Jesus, what's the point? What's the point?
You gotta start going to the gym.
Just I work at a restaurant every day. I'm picking up boxes. You think that'd be enough? It's not enough. Oh, go pop his back.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
He goes, okay, yeah. Oof, okay. And then he's about to knock on the door, and he goes, wait. Should we just knock or go in? Kick the door down?
I'm just gonna guess from the way we were on the stairs, probably not kicking this door down. Knocking's probably a good idea.
Okay, 1 second.
And Damien's just gonna knock.
Oh my And you'll see Ronnie is going to kick his crock off a little bit, and he is going to put his sock up against, with a little bit against the floor and a little bit against the door. And I would like
What the hell are you doing?
I would like to utilize my my detect vibrations power that I have.
Okay.
That is persistent.
All right. So from there, you can kind of get a mental picture of the layout of the place, of just like vague shapes.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely feel the vibrations of your friends out on the fire escape moving around.
Okay.
But you also get some vibrations from a room. So the door in front of you opens into the same living room that the other group is looking in on from the fire escape.
Yeah.
And off to your right, their left, in another room, which, given your profession, just from the vague shapes you figure that's the kitchen. There are some vibrations of movement coming from in there as well.
Ronnie.
And in response to the knocking, there's a sound from inside of something being dropped. But something like medium size and non-breakable this time.
Ronnie's going to look at Damian and is going to tap. There's somebody in there. They just dropped something. And he's going to put his crock back on. And he's going to put him in off-road mode. Speed mode. Where, you know, not the leisure one, but he's going to put the straps on.
So do you guys want to try and let yourselves in, or do you want to wait and see what happens?
I'm looking at the dear journalist, and I'm like, you're a journo, right?
Yeah?
So you got like a lockpick set or something like that, you know? You're like breaking into places to get the scoop?
What kind of shows are you watching that you think journalists are carrying around lockpick kits?
Did you ever seen like what's that show? It's got that blonde-haired actress, and she's always going around and she's investigating things, but she's a whatever. Okay, yeah, fine, whatever.
TV isn't the same as the real world.
I'm going to try the doorknob.
It is locked, but it's a really flimsy, shitty lock, because this is a shitty, cheap apartment building. You feel like if you tried hard enough, you could probably just, like, break the lock open just by turning the doorknob hard enough.
Ronnie's gonna go, I fucking hate this shit. And it's just gonna be like, Raphael's Pizza, anybody home? And then while saying, like, talking loudly, is going to, like, twist the lock, like, hard.
Give me a 3d6 strength roll.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use my 3 red dice.
Do it.
Yeah! That was more than I wanted. Strength? Okay, so, value is 16. I rolled a 15.
That is over your roll, so you...
Oh, that's over my roll. That's correct. Yep.
Yes. So you twist it real hard.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it start to give way, but it doesn't quite. but there is, like, you feel it, like, kind of, you feel like a crunch as you turn it.
What the fuck? Where did he get this fucking doorknob from? What kind of slumlord?
You hear from inside, like, only just barely audible and not quite intelligible, what is probably someone quietly, like, cursing under their breath. And what is our team on the other side doing?
Laurel is in the back and completely out of her depth.
Could we hear
All of that, yes.
Ronnie say
Yes.
that, the pizza thing?
Absolutely.
What in the hell is he doing?
Obviously, people have never done a break-in before.
And you have?
Later.
I mean, yeah, you know what? That's probably for the best. I'm gonna try to open it up further so that they can see inside as well. See if they can manage to see anything that I might not be able to.
You know what? Make me all three of you make me a perception check.
Sure.
Also, just real quick, Leslie, I just need to tell you that I'm looking at your character sheet, and you are listed currently as Anonymous Chameleon. And I just thought that was very appropriate.
That is very appropriate.
Yeah, that leans it. Yeah, that works.
Where is?
Yeah, which is perception?
It's under senses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice it.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, I got a 9, and my
I got a 6.
roll is an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Target 13, 9.
Awesome. Okay, so all of you rolled under target. Perfect. So you just get, as you guys all peek in, you just get a glimpse of something green and faintly glowing in the kitchen.
Glow isn't usually good, right?
Yeah, that's, I'm not sure about.
I'll go. Where's the front door in relation to where this window is and the kitchen? Like, would I have to go through the kitchen to get to that front door, or?
No, the window and the front door are actually almost directly across from each other.
Okay.
The kitchen is to your left. Ronnie and Damian's right.
Okay. What I think Cammie wants to do is sneak into the apartment and open the door. But then as soon as she would open it, she'd be like,
Give me a stealth check.
would love to.
And I'm gonna pull the curtain far enough so so Cammie can get inside.
I got 8. Is stealth just dex again?
No, that's on your skills page.
On my skills page.
Your target is a 15, so you
Okay.
rolled well under.
Yeah.
All right, so you are going to very stealthily and quietly slink across the way. Do you want to peek into the kitchen as you cross the?
I don't think yet. Maybe, actually, yeah. She'll look real quick, but she's not gonna try not to get, like, distracted at all. Like, her goal is to open the door so that they can all be together in case things go bad.
You see more of that green glow. It is coming from to the left of the doorway, like someone is, like, or someone or something is, like, back, like, hiding around the corner. And there's also a large shadow being cast that is falling across the doorway.
Okay. The kitchen doorway?
Yes.
Okay.
But you successfully get across without being noticed, and you can unlock that door.
Yeah, I'll unlock and, like, open it a tiny crack. and look at them both and be like, and then point at the kitchen.
Ronnie's gonna be like, yeah. What do you think? He's gonna be like, yeah. Why do you think I was acting like a pizza guy? He's gonna close the door and be like, well, I guess if nobody's gonna answer, then I'm gonna have to eat this pizza all by myself, and then start like making steps down the the steps. Just look at Damian and just be like, got it.
As he's doing that, can I sneak myself in through the window as well while he's making that noise?
Absolutely.
Laurel is not staying out on that landing alone.
Okay. So now that you guys are all inside, if you take a quick look around, again, left from the window, right from the front door is the kitchen. It's just a doorway, no door. Across the way, there are two doors, one presumably to the bathroom and the other presumably to a bedroom. Both of them are shut, so can't see into them currently.
And we know there's obviously someone in the kitchen, right?
Yes.
Cammie's gonna slide on her brass knuckles.
Nice.
And if no one, it looks like no one else is gonna, she's gonna slink towards the kitchen to see what's going, to try and sneak up on whoever's in there.
I'm just gonna be watching this, getting ready to do whatever I can to help.
Ronnie's gonna be on door duty in case somebody tries to sneak out. He's gonna stand there in like linebacker position. like if you try to, oh no, you don't go anywhere. And give him the oh no, you don't go anywhere hug. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Laurel's gonna back up and press herself against the corner next to the bedroom door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stay out of the way.
All right. Well, Cammie, since you're taking point, how are you gonna do this?
Which wall are they hiding behind? Well, like I think what she's gonna do is kind of like move in a crouched position towards them to stay low.
Okay. So the green glow, if you're looking at the kitchen straight on, the green glow is coming from over here, but there is a light on this side of the kitchen that is casting a very large, vaguely person-shaped shadow across the doorway.
Okay.
So there may be somebody over there, and then there's whatever's going on over here.
With the green glow. She's gonna go towards where the person would be based on the shadow.
Okay.
Because her intent is to catch that person unawares and knock them out.
Fair enough.
No witnesses.
No witnesses. Okay. So I'm gonna say...
I'm not a nice person. I'm sorry.
I think we're starting to figure that out, yeah.
Give me a dex roll.
Sure.
You're shooting for under 15 on this one.
Okay, cool. I got 9.
Nice, okay. So you get in there, and you slide into the kitchen and make a beeline towards that, where that shadow is coming from, and you come face to face with a very large man who is chewing on the end of a cigarillo, which is currently not lit. He's wearing a black tank top. He's got a mop of blonde hair that's like shaved all on the sides and just kind of like doing its own thing. And he seems surprised to see you, but not shocked. Like, obviously they knew some shit was going on with all of the noises happening.
Right.
But he's very surprised that you've just decided to come right up in his face.
Right. That's fine.
So he takes kind of a step back from you, like, what the fuck? What do you want to do?
I think first thing she's gonna do and be like, "What are you doing in here?"
He's gonna spit his cigarillo at you, and he's gonna say, I could ask you the same question. And then, before you get a chance to respond, let me roll this here.
Oh no.
This is the page I need. Okay.
This man doesn't seem like a nice person.
Fair enough. I thought I'd give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but then he spit a cigarillo at me, and now I'm kind of offended.
I guess technically it depends on what kind of cigarillo. Like if it's like a green
No, it
apple
does-
white owl, then like
I'm pretty sure it's it's disrespectful regardless.
The
That's
description is
disgusting.
he spit it at me. I don't care what kind it is.
look, I'm just like benefit of the doubt.
What's your DC?
I tried to
think
give
we're
him the
past
benefit
that.
of the doubt, and he spit
Yeah.
at me.
Cammie, you find yourself with a slightly glowing green, kind of sticky tentacle wrapped around your torso, pinning
Oh,
your
that's-
arms to your sides.
Icky.
Okay, what?
Well, this isn't a very nice way to talk to a lady. You spit
And-
at me too, which is pretty rude.
The person currently entangling you walks up behind you. The tentacle is a long, glowing green strand of her hair, which is kind of like slime. And she leans over your shoulder and she says, "That's okay. I can be mean to ladies."
I don't think anyone should be mean to ladies. I don't think anyone should be mean in general.
We can hear all this going on, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not being quiet.
Ronnie's gonna look at Damian and just
You said
sigh and shrug,
Um,
and is gonna run in. Assess the situation real quick, and like kind of do like the run in, and then do like the almost slide across, and then stop, and there's and then like look so tentacle hair person, cigarillo person, Cammie, right?
Yeah.
And is just gonna like look between the two of them and go, Raphael's Pizza, hot and ready, motherfucker. And it's just gonna like, it's just gonna like, you see like steam start to come off of him a little bit. And his right arm, the chef's coat on his right arm, starts singeing and burning and smoking. And you see that rocky substance kind of move down his arm. And I'm going to use a magma blast attack.
All right.
On
I was
the
gonna say, we're gonna burn this kitchen down.
on
building
the
down.
on specifically the tentacle hair. I'm not trying to
Okay.
like hit somebody directly or anything like that. I'm trying to like sever a tie and also show it is in fact hot and it is ready. And if
Okay,
they're willing
are
to
you
fuck
doing are you doing that at your full 5d6 or are you pulling your punches?
I don't know how strong that hair is, so we're gonna do a 5d6, yeah.
All right, go for it.
And that's to spend 2, right, on my endurance.
Yes.
All right. 6. All right. And what am I rolling? I'm just rolling 5d6.
Well, actually, first give me a 3d6. Just your 3d6 plus your OCV.
Okay, yeah, OCV. Okay. Perfect. That's what I'm looking at. 7 against 15.
Okay. You rolled 7?
Yeah, I rolled the 7 against a
Okay.
15. I think is
No,
my...
no, your OCV is 6, so that means you got a total of 13. What is the DCV on our tentacle hair lady? Okay, yeah, you definitely hit her, so roll your
Okay, got
5d6 of damage.
Okay, got it. All right. Oh, sheesh. 11, 13, 15, 19.
Okay, any 6s?
1 6.
Any 1s?
No ones.
Cool.
Whew.
So that is going to... this thing has... We got... Let's see, that's gonna be energy damage. This has 2, so we're gonna resist 2 of that. Let me actually roll the body on this thing. Oh, okay, it doesn't have much. Cool. Alright, so you do successfully take out the strand of tentacle hair that is entrapping your new friend. It kind of... Your magma blast hits it, and it kind of melts in half. And the lady with the slime hair kind of like slaps the singed part of her hair and whips around at you and goes, "Excuse me, that's very rude."
There's more where that comes from. What'd you do with Pretzel?
I'm so glad I gave him that name. It's
Oh.
ridiculous. So we are going to enter proper combat time now.
Well, that's rude.
This whole interaction has been rude.
Okay, I've got my combat sheet ready. So let's see. Who is going when? Give me just a hot second here.
Dang it, Wes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, so on turn 3, we have, or on phase 3, we've got Damian and Brayden. I could actually save myself time by doing this with abbreviations, rather than trying to write all this out.
I think we all have a different first letter, so.
Yep.
Yes.
We did a really good job.
We did.
Yeah, we did
Congratulations,
great.
everyone.
Nice work, everyone.
Also, I didn't make a character. Oh no, I made a character with an R. Dang it.
Oh?
Is that a bad habit?
It's a bad habit, yeah.
Oh, it
Characters
is.
with R names.
Your
Yeah.
character for Thursdays is with an R too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Alright, and then on
can't believe you've
5,
done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done
And
this.
Can't believe that man spit a cigarello at me.
And then you got wrapped up by like a tentacle hair strand.
Well, now he's gonna get punched in the temple.
In the words of American Sweethearts, Mary Kate and Ashley, how wooed. Yes.
What?
Please. Okay.
What?
Oh.
Ronnie and Clyde. I forgot I him over here.
Yo, calm down, Wally.
He just wants me in the show, that's all.
That's it. That's all he wants.
Okay. We're
You're just worried that he'd be the star and not you.
Great.
All the time.
Rightfully.
And then everybody goes on 12. Okay. Fun times. So now I just need to see who has 5s. Okay. Brayden Brayden and Cammie. Oh, actually, I don't need to have you roll off because Cammie has the much higher dex. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, now that we have entered proper combat time, nobody goes on phases 1 or 2, so starting on phase 3, we've got Cammie up first.
Yeah, I want to punch the man who spit a cigarello at me with my brass knuckles.
Okay. So,
Do I-
let's see.
Okay, yeah.
Your brass knuckles do not give you an OCV bonus. They do give you an extra 1d6 strength. So you remember we determined what your how many d6s of strength damage you do earlier? So you're going to add 1d6 to that.
Okay.
And you also get a stun multiplier on that.
Okay. So I roll those dice first.
First you roll your 3d6 plus your OCV.
I think my OCV is 0. Does that make sense?
Your OCV, it's on your main.
Oh no, just kidding. Just kidding.
6. You have a 6.
Okay, wait. That's not 6. Oh, it's just plus 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I also just want to point out real quick, we have the Comfortably Queer campaign going on.
Yeah, do it up.
We don't have like a lot of incentives for tonight. We just have a few where it's like, Big Dad will run a game for you, or I'll run a game for you. And I just want to give a big shout out to Twin Dad, who with getting the incentive of having Big Dad run a game for him, we have hit the second goal of $2,000. So we're at $2,000 and $2,019.69. Nice.
Nice.
For the Trevor Project, which is sick. So thank you so much to everybody who's donated. Thank you, Twin Dad. That's amazing. That is fantastic. I'm speechless. I'm shocked. Yeah. Continue. Carry on. Carry on.
Oh, Leslee.
Yes. I rolled a
Since
9.
Okay. Now, my question here is, do you want to go ahead and just do that as a normal punch, or you can do this as your nerve strike maneuver?
Oh yeah, let's do a nerve strike maneuver.
Okay, so you're gonna take a -1 to your OCV for that.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. You said you've got a 9.
Yeah, I didn't add my OCV though. I forgot about that part.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be +5 then if I'm just subtracting 1 out.
Yes.
So that's a 14.
Yes. Okay, so that does hit. Now you're going to do.
So now the strength roll.
Actually, for the nerve strike, rather than using your strength, you're going to do 2d6 plus the 1d6 for your brass knuckles. But this is the nerve strike specifically is a attack versus no normal defense, which means that their physical defense or energy defense does not apply.
Okay, cool. So I got an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna do a give me who can do math in their head? What's 8 times 1.5?
12.
12. No.
Thank you. Okay, so you're gonna do 12 stun. Did you get any 6s in there?
Yeah, 1.
Any 1s?
No.
Okay, so you're also gonna do 1 body.
Ooh.
Okay. So -12 is. Okay. Now that was a half phase action. You can still do one other thing if you want to.
Can my one other thing just be punch him normal?
Yes, it
I'm
can.
gonna punch him normal.
And you can still add your brass knuckles to that.
Okay.
So give me another OCV.
Ooh, that one was high. 11, or 10, 15. 21 with adding the OCV.
Okay. And that is definitely going to beat his DCV. So we are going to go ahead and roll me your 3d6.
Ten.
10
Yeah.
times 1.5 is 15. Any sixes?
No.
All right. So 15. Oh, he's feeling that. You give him a quick 1-2, one straight to the temple and another to the gut, and he kind of stumbles back from you a little bit.
Ow.
Don't spit at people.
Okay, so next up is Brayden.
I'm gonna look at with everything that's going on, I'm gonna look at Laurel and Damian and be like, I guess we gotta get in there. I'm gonna take my aluminum bat out and just walk in.
Just straight up walk in with a bat. All right.
Yep. Who's closer to me, the woman or the guy?
The woman is.
The woman is. Okay, so can I charge my bat with my kinetic energy?
You sure can. Let
All right.
me quickly look at your bat. Okay. What did we decide to do with that? Trying to remember how we decided we wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we kind of went over that.
Let's give you with your kinetic charge, and I will note this in your character sheet later so we remember. Let's give you a +1 to your OCV, and then also a +1 stun multiplier.
Alrighty. So as I'm walking in, I'm just gonna like twirl my bat and like activate the kinetic and just kind of take a swing at green goop hair lady.
All right. Roll me 3d6 plus your OCV.
That's pretty good. So we got 11 plus OCV, so that's 17. If I'm looking at this correct, or is that plus 15?
+6.
Okay, so yeah, it is 17.
Okay.
You're like a homeless Gambit meets Static Shock. That's fucking
You got me.
sick.
Thank you. As soon as I got asked to play, I'm like, I know exactly what I want to do.
Okay. So that one is going to just slightly miss. So she's gonna just barely duck out of the way, and your bat is going to connect with some slime tendrils as she ducks down, and you're gonna get a nice coating of goop on your bat as you swing it around.
What? Can you please stand still so I can hit you?
Use the word.
I will absolutely not do that.
The use of the word tendrils and.
Yeah. Was that my full?
That. Yes, I believe that is because that was not a martial maneuver, so that was a full phase action.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Who is up next? Who else do we have on phase 3? We got.
I'm on
Lori
3.
And Damian. Damian, you're up next.
Well, he's just running there with a bat, so I'm gonna do the best thing I can do and pull out my little pocket knife. Just,
Amazing.
you know.
Shit.
actually want to attack anybody with this thing. I want to actually kind of assess what's going on and go, yo, like, what the fuck is going on in here?
All right. So you give me a
I
perception
think-
check.
Okay. That's a 5, which I think is, yeah, even without
Yeah.
the enhancement, yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
So-
So the scene here. Everybody but Laurie is now in the room. It's a very small
still near the
kitchen.
door.
Yes. It's a very small kitchen. There's like a stove and a little bit of counter space, a fridge, a little like folding table with a couple folding chairs for what serves as a dining table. And then there are 2 very large men in this room, plus like 4 other people. It's a little crowded in here right now.
Yeah.
It's a little chaotic, but you got your big dude. He's pretty much against the far wall at this point, and he looks like he's a little dazed. He did just get punched in the head with a pair of brass knuckles. And then in the thick of it is our lady with the slime hair, who has like kind of ducked her way out of the full center of the battle and gone around the other side of the card table and looks ready to flip it up to use it as cover if she needs to. There is a broken mug on the floor, and then a nondescript box also on the floor that looks to have been kind of... It's a cardboard box. It looks like it's a little worse for wear. It's kind of old, and it looks like it didn't very much like being hastily dropped on the floor, so it looks like it's about to fall apart. And that's kind of the scene you've got. Now, what would you like to do? Talking is a free action.
Yeah. Like, what the hell are you doing in here? What is all this about?
The lady with the slime hair is going to say, "What do you think you are, the cops?"
Right now, I got 2 very pissed off big guys here. And whatever she is, and point at Cammie, it's the next best thing. Actually, probably the best thing in general.
She reaches up and touches the singed part of her slime hair where Ronnie burnt through the middle of one of her kind of slime dreadlocks. And she kind of licks her lips nervously and looks towards the doorway to see that it is very much blocked. And she's gonna say, "What are you doing in here? You're just as suspicious as we are."
Why don't we all just settle down and talk this out?
Well, what does everybody else in the room have to say about that?
You know, I just attacked because everybody else was attacked. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what was going on. I just saw people getting caught up, and Ronnie just kind of ran in. I got caught up in the excitement, As I'm still holding the bat.
I asked you a question, you spit a cigarello at me, and then you wrap me up in your hair.
I have 150 covers tonight at my restaurant. We're trying to do this errand. You spit a cigarello at the lady, and you gooped her up with your goop hair. I am not having a good time. The bat is gooped up. All right? My chef coat is ruined.
I'd really just like to not be here.
And like Ronnie's got like his fingers pointed. You can see there's like magma, like the hands have started to like move and like kind of undulating a little bit underneath the surfaces. You can see magma kind of pushing out of it, and he's got like one pointing at goop hair and one pointing at cigarello dude, and just like almost like it's a standoff. just like I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we should all calm down. Just like my friend said so. But if you do any more funny business, I will burn this entire building to the ground. He's very much lying.
That I just met you. I don't know if I can trust that you won't do that. So please just listen to him while I'm inside. Once I leave, burn it down. I don't care. But right now, I don't do that.
Wes, would you like to roll me persuasion?
I would. All right. No, we really
roll low.
We really stepped.
Let's not burn down half the city.
Gotta roll low.
That would be a banger of a start to the campaign.
Now,
good first episode.
Is this meet or beat, or is this you have to get under?
Have to get meet or under.
Okay, so I have to get an 8. I rolled an 8.
Or,
a 6
okay.
and 2 ones. Yeah.
Okay. That passes just barely.
Yep.
That's kind of passing.
So the two of them are gonna glance at each other real quick, and look at you, Ronnie, and back at each other, and then kind of put their hands up and back away.
Okay, good. All right. Now everybody just sit down. Sit down. And Ronnie's got to make his way towards the fridge. He's going to slowly open it up. Is there anything in the fridge?
Some beer.
He's going to grab a beer. He's going to open it. He's going to relax.
And
like...
this is when Laurel pokes her head in. And really, honestly, I think we'd all be better served by just discussing what we were here to do.
I tried to ask that question, he spit a cigarello at me. Just saying. I didn't start this.
Well, yes, but I really think we'd be better off discussing what we were here to do. And I am going to roll persuasion on that one.
Okay. I believe you have some things that give you bonuses to that.
I sure do!
Okay, let's take a look here.
Striking appearance, I know, gives 1, and positive reputation, I know, gives 2.
Okay. So that's +3, so you are trying to hit a... Oh, yeah.
I don't think
Roll
I
me
can
3d6.
I don't
No,
think
you
I can fail this. I think my target's an 18.
It is, and there are no... I'm not giving you any difficulty modifiers for this, so yeah.
11.
Okay. So... The big guy is going to stay standing against the wall with his arms... Well, with his arms folded, and then occasionally reach up and rub his head, then fold his arms again. And our lady friend with slime hair is going to sit down at one of the folding chairs around the card table and look very sulky. And Lori, you seem to be the most charismatic of the bunch. Do you want to lead this little interrogation?
Sure. uh, really, we were just. I know he said we're the closest thing to the cops, but we're really not. We're just worried. Do you know what's happened? We'd really like to know.
What's happened? You mean to the guy that lived here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really know what happened to him. Just we heard he was missing and has been gone for like a couple weeks now. And I mean, when people like us go missing, we don't come back. So we were just, gonna come relieve the missing fellow of some of his valuables since he's not gonna be needing them.
You're looting?
With that, I'm gonna go over to the sink and like turn it on and like start cleaning the goop off my bat. Just
Okay, that's fair. Looting's a strong word.
They are right, you know. We often don't come back.
Look, you can't just go into somebody's apartment and just start taking their stuff, okay, as he sips the beer that he grabbed from the refrigerator.
I wholeheartedly agree. This is disrespectful.
Why'd you
Have
say
you
it like
touched
that?
anything yet?
Why'd I say what? Like what?
No, never mind.
I have
How
to
long
agree
have
with
we been
Laurel.
in here, Zeke?
Inside the apartment, I would say 5 minutes,
Okay.
maybe 10. Not long. Things happen fast.
All right.
I do agree with Laurel. We do tend to not come back.
Yeah, see, it just he's not gonna be using it. We could use it.
That
What's the harm, right?
You could use what?
what about his? I'm sure Pretzel has a family. You know, from our understanding, they were here.
Well, they didn't
Belongs to
take
somebody.
anything.
No, because they probably were expecting him to come back.
And at this point in the conversation, Damien's just going to go look for the bedroom to look through it.
Okay. Well, Wes, what do you think? Is this a good time for a quick commercial break?
I think this is an excellent time for a quick commercial break.
Cool.
Excellent. All right. We're going to roll to a quick 5 to 8 minute break. And I just want to say thank you again for the donations. This is sick. This is wild. Did not expect that. And stay tuned. And we will be right back with more Abnormalcy.
$1,600 on my SATs. Said they're getting me an SUV. Just a couple miles from the lights of the city. Pour a little liquor in my Starbucks Finny. Just 11, when they said I had the ADD. I've been trying to keep up with all of these great expectations, so I keep on faking. We're secretly out of control, nobody knows it, but my mom's got a problem with taxes and she's angry. Cause my dad's got his store always closed and I've stopped knocking. Yeah, we're secretly out of control, and everyone knows. at the locker, selling time release. Where's the party? Where's the party? Where's the party? There's a house empty. Didn't learn a lesson, didn't use protection. Doesn't wanna keep the baby. Throwing up in the alley. Older brother looking for me. I've been trying to keep up with all of these great expectations, so I keep on faking. We're secretly out of control. Nobody knows it, but my mom's got a problem with the season. She's angry. It's my dad's got his door always closed, but I've stopped knocking, 'cause there's some things I don't wanna know. We're secretly out of control. Nobody says it when the class does it in overdose. We all pretend it. What's real? Shocking and all until we're stalking. Yeah, we're secretly out of control, and everyone knows. Now everyone secretly out of control. Nobody knows me, and my friends all addicted to porn. Can't keep a girlfriend, 'cause the great expectations got all semi-taken. Yeah, we're secretly out of control, and everyone knows. We're secretly out of control. Nobody knows it, but my mom's got a problem with the season. She's angry. It's my dad's got his door always closed, but I stopped knocking, 'cause there's some things I don't wanna know. We're secretly out of control. Nobody says it when the class does it in overdose. We all pretend it. What's real? What's shocking and all until we're stalking. Yeah, we're secretly out of control, and everyone knows. It's funny to let it go. 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 $1,600 on my SATs. Said they're getting me an SUV. Just a couple miles from the lights of the city. Pour a little liquor in my Starbucks Vinny. Just 11, when they said I had the ADD. I've been trying to keep up with all of these great expectations, so I keep on faking. We're secretly out of control. Nobody knows it, but my mom's got a problem with that season. She's angry. 'Cause my dad's got his door always closed, and I stopped knocking. Yeah, we're secretly out of control, and everyone knows. At the locker, selling time release. Where's the party? Where's the party? Where's the party? There's a house empty. Didn't learn a lesson, didn't use protection. Doesn't wanna keep the baby. Throwing up in the alley. Older brother looking for me. I've been trying to keep up with all of these great expectations, so I keep on faking. We're secretly out of control. Nobody knows it, but my mom's got a problem. We're secretly out of control. Nobody says it when the class does it in overdose. We all pretend it was real, but shocking. And all the time we're stalking. Yeah, we're secretly out of control. And everyone knows. Now everyone we're secretly out of control. Nobody knows me, and my friends all addicted to porn. Can't keep a girlfriend, cause the great expectations got all imitating. Yeah, we're secretly out of control, and everyone knows. We're secretly out of control. Nobody knows it, but my mom's got a problem with that. Season she's angry, cause my dad's got his door always closed. But I stop knocking, cause there's some things I don't wanna know. We're secretly out of control. Nobody says it when the class does it in overdose. We all pretend it was real, but shocking. And all the time we're stalking. Yeah, we're secretly out of control. And everyone knows. It's funny how it's funny how it goes.
And we're back, kids. So, I saw at least one person in the chat asking what exactly was going on. So we got, yay! I see Wes and Tasty Little Snack helping out. Fantastic. So, actually, that's a good question, Kay. Since we have gotten a little bit of a preview of everybody's powers, would you, since we just came back from break, for our new viewers, would you like to just give a name and, like, the very, like, basic summary of what your power sets are?
Yeah, I'm playing Ronnie Rasmussen, chef, Everett, and his power is magma? Question mark?
Fair enough.
I'm playing Damian Walsh, and so far, all I've shown off is that apparently I can read people.
True facts.
Yes. I'm playing Brayden Fallbrook. I can store kinetic energy through friction.
I'm playing Laurel Kelton, and you actually have not seen my power set yet, so I'm going to sit on that.
And I'm playing Cammie Logan, and I can climb walls because I'm lizard-like, and I punch things.
Not to derail or sidetrack, but that does kind of remind me of Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, where it's state your name, sex and occupation, lizard man.
Right, that.
Yes, good.
Oh man.
Named her Cammie Logan for a reason.
Oh.
Because it sounds like chameleon.
I get it. Okay.
I'm impressed it took everyone this long.
We're
I
on.
didn't even think about it.
We're on no coffee time today. It's been a day. y'all.
Yep.
That is absolutely true.
All right, so coming back from our break, we have just had a short combat, which was diffused by the good Damian Walsh and Lori Kelton, saying, maybe we should just talk things out. and our two instigators, realizing that they are vastly outnumbered. Ronnie also helped quite a bit by pointing magma finger guns at them and threatening to burn the place down if they didn't settle. So that is where we have left off, and Damian has just gone off to investigate the bedroom.
Yeah, my skills are probably a bit more useful than this conversation about whatever's going on out there.
Anybody want to go and accompany Damian, or are we staying in the kitchen?
Nope, Cammie will go.
I'm staying in the kitchen to keep these guys pacified, given that I seem to have the most control over this situation.
But as
Somehow.
Cammie leaves, she definitely glares at the man who spit the cigarello at her.
Yes. He will do so and kind of like grunt a thank you.
I'm gonna sit in one of the chairs and kind of like put my chin on my badge. Just gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm not usually good at talking. I'm sorry for attacking. Hope you can forgive me.
And the lady who is who you're now sitting across from at the table is going to look kind of taken aback a little bit and be like, "Oh, I mean, I guess we did start it, so it's fine. I understand. Thank you."
Whatever works, I guess, right?
Lori, the ball's in your court.
All right. Well, did you find anything interesting at least? Anything?
We actually just got here a little bit before you guys showed up. We hadn't really had a chance to really case the place too much. We were just looking through the cabinets in here when we heard you guys out on the fire escape, and your pizza delivery friend.
Just gonna do the sup nod.
So,
Well, when he does come back, I'm sure there's stuff in here that wouldn't be good anymore if you're just looking for food, or
that'd be something. Thank you. She's gonna kind of give you like a suspicious, like, what's the catch kind of look.
did you know Pretzel before?
No, we're not from around here. We live in the tunnel. We just heard that he'd been missing, so I mean, no.
I mean, it's
there's
been
not.
happening more and more lately, hasn't it?
Yeah,
So,
it's hard to come by stuff sometimes in the tunnel, you know.
I've heard.
So.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
And
You too?
Lori's just gonna look over at Brayden.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
not great.
No. Yeah, I agree with Laurel. If there's any food, yeah, you should probably take it. It's not every day that we get to help each other out, you know.
Yeah. Thanks. Why? Thank the man. And he's
Ronnie-
gonna kind of jump a little bit and be like, thanks.
Where are the tunnels you guys from?
The far side, out by Ragdoll.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
there's pretty big homeless encampment that I frequent in the tunnel. Not sure if you're familiar with it, but if you're ever in the neighborhood, I've honestly feel really bad. Come check it out. You know, we might have room.
uh, thanks. We do have a little apartment. It's just one of those little tenement things that one one room and a bathroom. Your kitchen, your living room, and your bedroom are all the same room. That kind of thing. But thanks. If we ever are in need, we'll remember that. Thank you. So we're gonna cut from that for a moment and go to Cammie and Damian checking out the bedroom. Um, the bedroom door is shut but not locked. If you guys want to pop in
All right,
there,
yeah, just give it a shove open.
it's pretty small. The living room definitely takes up the most of this apartment. Uh, it's got a double bed in the middle, a dresser on the far side of away from the door, a couple like posters on the wall. Uh, there's no closet, but there is like a makeshifted closet, kind of on one of those like a rolling clothes cart, like you might see backstage at a theater. And there's a little box with some shoes in it, and that's about it. There's some stuff on top of the dresser, frame with a photo in it.
Take a quick look on and in the dresser. Maybe snap a picture of the picture.
Okay, yeah. The picture shows a guy who you're gonna assume is probably Pretzel, um, on a beach boardwalk with his arm around a girl. And they're both smiling. She's taking the picture of the two of them with a selfie stick. He, in his free hand, he's got like a little paper boat with some fried dough in it. On top of the dresser, there's, let's see, a set of keys, one of which you're assuming probably goes to this apartment building. There's a pack of cigarettes, a dish with some change in it, and a couple like rubber like bracelet things with various sayings on the written on the sides of them. One of them is a New Ventura mantas bracelet. In the dresser, mostly just clothes. There's a stash of a couple $20 bills hidden in the socks.
So it doesn't look like nobody's gone over it before.
Not as far as you can tell.
Kind of man goes out and leaves his keys on the dresser and his cigarettes.
Someone who didn't
Question.
mean to leave?
That would be my assumption.
Are there any rugs on the floor? It's just a bare floor.
There's some like old shitty beige carpet with like some cigarette burns and just like dirt from tracking around in his shoes.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not like there would be a hidden compartment in the floor. Like something hidden in a floorboard.
Mm. let's see. You want to give me a perception check, both of you?
Yes, I can do that. I have a 10 against a 17.
Oh, that's right. You have super good
Yes.
perception.
Oh, I actually,
Yes.
yeah, I failed mine. I got a 12, and mine is an 11.
Okay. Cammie, you're not going to notice anything, but
Nope.
Damian, you catch a glimpse of a receipt sticking out of the pocket of one of the jackets hanging up on the clothes rack.
What's this? Pull the receipt out, take a look at it.
It is a receipt from a local deli. One nearby where Pretzel worked at the factory in the industrial district.
All right.
It's got
Might be
a
worth-
it's got a note on there that he had accumulated enough rewards points for a free sandwich.
What's the date on it?
The date is from about 3 weeks
Uh,
ago.
So about a week before he disappeared?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Damian, you have something that you might be able to make use of here.
Yes. Yes, I do. Let me see how many points that's going to burn out of there. Okay. Does that require a roll or is it just
Nope, that one you just do it.
All right, so assuming we're talking about the same thing, Cammie, you're basically kind of gonna see Damian's eyes roll back up into his head here, and he basically goes non-responsive.
So, Damian, what you're going to see, having touched both the receipt and the jacket, you see a scene from about let's say 2.5 weeks ago. The last time that Pretzel wore this jacket, where you can see within this bedroom, you see him walk in to the bedroom, shut the door behind him. He takes his jacket off, hangs it on his clothes rack. He reaches in his pockets to divest himself of all of his various pocket junk, finds that in his pocket, sticks that in the jacket pocket so that he remembers he can redeem his free sandwich, deposits the rest of his amenities on the dresser, drops his keys in the exact same place they currently are, drops his change in that dish, and he also puts his cell phone on the dresser in this vision that you have, and he picks up the photo of him and who you presume is his girlfriend, looks at it, smiles, sets it back down, and picks his phone back up. You can see, because you are free to look around at anything in particular in this vision, but the thing to look at this particular moment is who he's calling, and he brings up his phone's keypad and hits 2 for his speed dial, and the name that comes up is Gretchen.
Okay.
He puts the phone up to his ear. You can hear it very faintly ring. And then someone answers, and he says, "Hey, babe!" And as he says that, he walks out of the room and shuts the door behind him again. And then your little vision ends.
Okay. And as Damian comes to, he's like, "We need to find his cell phone."
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but we need to find his cell phone.
I'm okay. Yep. Sounds good.
Other room.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
You sure you're okay?
Without any other comments, he's just going to head out to the living room and basically kind of start tearing it apart looking for that phone.
Okay.
Cammie will help.
So our friends in the other room, you guys hear a little bit of a commotion coming from the living room. What do you guys want to do?
Peek back out. Everything all right?
He has a cell phone somewhere here.
Ronnie's
Have
gonna
we
look at
checked
the other two.
the bathroom?
Not yet.
Yeah. Will the cell phone help find him?
I mean, it might have contacts.
He was
People we can
talking with
ask.
somebody not too long before he disappeared.
Oh. So you just okay, I see what happened here. I see what you did. Okay, cool.
It's-
I'll go check the bathroom.
The keys and the cigarettes are in the same spot. It has to be here somewhere.
I'm gonna turn to the other two and be like, you wanna help? You wanna help look? I'm just gonna sit there. What's going on?
The lady will hop up from her seat and be like, "Oh, yeah, sure, cell phone, got
Thank
it. No problem. But you stay there. Take care of your head."
You haven't seen it, just to be sure?
No, not yet. But yeah, we can definitely help look.
So, yeah, guess I'll just start looking through the living room. I don't think we've looked through the actual living room yet, have we?
Not yet.
I hate to
Ronnie?
be the asshole Andy over here, but can I do a deduction roll on fucking Sylvia Slime over there, seeing if she's lying about that?
I was hoping Damian might scan her, actually.
Or Damian, yeah, like one of the two, yeah.
I'm a little too focused on the cell phone
That's
at this
fair.
point.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Ronnie, rolled me some deduction.
That is a 7.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sick.
Let's see. You don't feel like she's lying about having not seen it, but you also feel like if she found it, she probably would not hand it over.
If you do find it, just make sure you hand it over, okay?
She's gonna kind of like jump a little bit and look at you a little guiltily and be like, "Right, of course." And turn and do kind of like a very straight backed march out into the living room.
And Ronnie's gonna lean against the counter and look at Clyde and go, "Do you know how to wash dishes?"
Clyde's gonna. Yeah, doesn't everybody?
Do you have a job?
No.
You want a job?
Well, yeah.
I just had my dishwasher walk out a couple nights ago, right in the middle of service. Fucking prick. Really, in the middle of service. 200 covers. It was awful. You walk out of this, you don't hide anything from us, I'll get you a job. You're gonna be washing dishes. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck big time. There's nothing worse than washing dishes in the kitchen. It's fucking horrible. but it's a paid gig, and you get a free meal.
He's gonna like raise an eyebrow at the free meal and be like, you got a deal.
All right, don't be an asshole.
See what I can do.
I'm gonna follow Cammie into the bathroom.
All right. Let's see. We'll do bathroom squad first. You guys both roll me a perception.
Sure.
I got a 9 out of 11.
10 under 13.
Okay, nice.
I'm actually. Can I attempt to zero in on whatever background radiation this cell phone might be giving off?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
You sure can do that.
I love the confused faces. This is my favorite part of playing a character with hidden stuff.
Okay.
All right. Separate roll for that. Do you want?
Yep. Give me a roll. You're trying to meet or beat 15.
6 under 15.
Damn. All right. Yeah. It's not in the bathroom. It is actually in the kitchen.
Turning around, walking back to the kitchen.
Are you gonna say anything to Cammie as you do this? Cammie's just like, what the hell's with all these weird ass people just fucking doing weird ass shit?
The other guy's eyes rolled into his head. Now she's just wandering off. Didn't say a word. It's fine. I'll check the bathroom myself.
You saw?
So
I mean, come on, be fair. You like do the thing with the building, so.
I'm a lizard.
So you walk back into the kitchen to Ronnie and his new dishwasher Clyde hanging out in the kitchen. Probably both drinking a beer at this point.
You are not going to wolf whistle at the host, okay? Or the hostess. You are not going to give free food to the servers, okay? They get a free meal. If they come back there and they're like, please, can we get some french fries or something? You say no, okay? Overhead cost in that place is ridiculous. We have more food walking out of there than we have,
Ronnie, hold on a second. And where is it coming from now?
The beaten up cardboard box on the floor, actually.
And I'm gonna poke through that.
You gonna hunch over it like a gremlin, or are you gonna set it on
No, I'm going to set it on the table. Who do you think I am?
Cammie would have hunched over it like a gremlin. That's why I asked.
Time.
So in this box, the cell phone is actually sitting right on the very top of it.
Awesome.
And underneath that is photos of him and his girlfriend. Probably some letters from his girlfriend.
Can we get an address off of those?
Yes.
Awesome.
Her address is somewhere in Little Redemption.
Okay.
And then just like some random trinkets, ticket stubs, this, that, and the other thing. Not sure why he put his cell phone in there, but that's where it was.
Shrug. Looks like a memories box. Damian, here. And I'll underhand toss it to him.
Catch it, kind of fumble. Don't drop it though. Is it charged? Is there enough charge on it?
Let's find out. I'm gonna roll for that. say yes.
All right. Look through his last calls. Is there anything newer than the call that I saw?
No, the call to Gretchen was the last call that he made. There have been some missed calls since, and there are some voicemails, but that was the last outgoing call, and the last call that was answered.
He, assuming he called his girlfriend just before. Anybody want to call?
Well, we have. It would probably be better to go to her instead of calling from her now missing boyfriend's phone.
How long was that call?
Let's say about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Did I find anything fun in the bathroom?
Fun.
Depends on your definition of fun.
Anything probably pertaining to what we're looking for, or anything suspicious, or anything valuable.
The party
Nothing.
rogue.
Nothing pertaining to what you're looking for. Nothing particularly suspicious. He appears to be the kind of guy who does the whole boar bristle soap in the dish save with the straight razor kind of guy, and if you paid real close attention to the picture that you saw of him earlier, man is hairless, so that he has quite a large quantity of nair in his bathroom.
Cool.
No less.
You do, if you are looking for valuables, you do find just like a simple gold chain with a little, probably zirconium, some kind of little trinket dangling from it, curled up on the counter. A more of a bracelet size, maybe like an anklet or something like that. Probably taken off before a shower.
She's gonna take it, but then she's gonna hide it in the bedroom.
Okay.
Yep. She doesn't want it for herself. She just doesn't want anyone else to find it in case they break in again.
Ah. Okay. So, all that being said, what's your plan?
Well, I think Ronnie has to go to work.
I do. I've stated this before. There are 150 people that are going to be eating tonight at my restaurant.
I don't need the number anymore.
Okay.
I'm very good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have the cell phone now. We have the girlfriend's address.
All right.
Yeah, we can take one of these, and I'd pull out one of the letters with her address, and the
Let me see
cell
it.
phone.
Got it. And put it back.
Nice. Good.
What?
Oh, he definitely went on a vision quest earlier or something. His eyes rolled into the back of his head.
Wait, what? What did I miss something?
Oh, it was
I'm
happening
just-
when we were in the bedroom. He picked up something and then his eyes rolled back.
I am very good at remembering things that I see.
Memory tricks.
Cool. Good to know. All right.
Leslie, thank you. Vision Quest just like one hit KO'd me.
Ronnie's going to
if-
move
yeah,
his
if Ronnie
knife
needs
roll
to-
closer to him.
If Ronnie needs to go to work, do the rest of us want to bring this back to Ava and
Estella?
Oh,
Ella?
sure. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can ask them.
Yeah,
Nope.
and we can go to his workplace after if we think anything useful is there, or we can go visit his girlfriend.
Yeah, either or sound good.
I'm actually going to go back into the bedroom and pick up the keys.
In case you need to come back.
Yeah.
Smart
Nice.
man.
Nice.
All right.
Next time, everybody in the front door.
I didn't expect it to be that easy
It's not that hard to go in windows though either.
for you.
It really.
Yes, it's a little less suspicious to go in the front door, however.
Okay, fine.
That
to
was
look like
less
you belong.
suspicious?
That's only if you get caught.
Yeah. I literally just opened the door or the window, and it was easy.
You did make a good amount of noise when you landed though with your boost.
Ronnie's
I can fly.
Soft landing. Soft landing.
Ronnie's
I
going.
didn't expect anybody to be in there.
All right, yeah, good call. Why would you?
Ronnie's going to look at Brayden real quick, and you can see him doing like some mental gymnastics, and he's gonna like hold up his hand over the top half of Brayden's face and go, "Nah," and then is going to
What'd you just do to me?
look at Clyde. I guess he goes, "I was just trying to see something." Clyde, you're gonna be rolling with me. Bonnie, what is your name? I'm sorry.
She's gonna laugh and she's gonna say, "It's Amber," but I like the joke.
Amber. Okay, Clyde, we have 151 covers tonight, so you're going to be coming with me. We're going to get you introduced to everybody. We're going to get you rolling, okay? We're going to get you in the dish pit. You're going to get dirty. Amber, I apologize about singeing your hair. I'm sure it can grow back, but as a show of good faith, come by the restaurant, get you a free hurricane and a mahi mahi banh mi, all right?
That sounds delicious. Thank you.
Okay, all right? If you fuck with any of my customers, I will throw you out on your ass, okay?
Oh,
Understood.
I want to go back to the thing you did to me. I before you leave, I don't know if I'm gonna see you again. I'm gonna be honest with you. So explain to me.
There's just a guy that's been running around town that's just been like helping people out, kind of like a masked kind of thing, like not regulated like King Arthur or any of the other supers around here, but like definitely not you.
What makes you say that?
Guy's got a way more defined chin.
He's mad. How you know he has a way? If he's mess, how do you know?
You can tell the artist rendition, when they're like drawn out and everything like that. I don't know. Fine.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I mean, those police sketches are never very good.
Whatever. All right. Let's kick
Nice.
rocks.
So clearly out of my depth.
Yeah, you and me both.
At least you're in
Okay,
good company.
so we're gonna go some separate ways. Ronnie and his new friends are gonna go out to the restaurant in Little Redemption. You guys are gonna pop back by Ava's and drop off evidence and report back. Yes.
Yippers.
So, before we all split up, are you guys gonna make a plan for when and where to reconvene?
Yeah, we should probably at least get Ronnie's phone number here.
I was
or-
gonna say we should probably exchange numbers. Ooh, we'll make
Yeah.
a group chat.
Oh god, not another group chat. All right. Look. Okay.
I don't have a cell phone.
You don't.
I
Oh,
can get you one. We'll fix that.
Yep. Here.
Sure, you literally just met me like an hour ago.
I have my means.
Don't know what that means.
Is this why you
that good or
said
bad?
later to whether you've done?
I have so many questions.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Here, he's gonna pull a card out, hand it over. It's 3 dots and a dash. It's got my cell phone number, email, all that stuff like that. There you go. That's all the info. Why don't y'all stop by the restaurant afterwards? We'll get you some drinks. You can commiserate. I'll tell you how my night went. You can tell me how your night went, and then we'll figure out where we go from there.
All right.
That
Thank you.
works.
Yeah, that
Alright.
works for me.
Great.
I'll put that number in the personal cell phone.
Yeah,
not the work one.
I'll toss around my card as well.
Oh, you all have cards.
I mean, it makes it easier when you're running a business. Yes.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Just
Damian,
phone
are you
number.
also going?
I have no cards. I'm not
I
that
don't have a card
professional.
either.
I mean,
I'll
I'm just a
just-
barista. I definitely don't have a card.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting there to be so many people. So I wasn't expecting to work with anybody on this. Usually people don't care, but yeah, I'll you know, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, let's go back to Eva.
Yeah, we'll show what we found and see what they want us to do next.
Okay, so we will quickly cut back to Eva and Estela. You guys show up, presumably knock on the door. Ava will open the door, and oh, you guys are back already. So, what's the good news? Well, you know what? Come in. And she'll lead you all in, sit you all back down on the cute little frilly pink couches, and Estela's gonna come in from the kitchen with holding another beer, and sit down. Didn't expect you guys back so soon.
It didn't take much. We ran into a couple of others, just looking to scavenge the place for food and things. You know how it is.
Okay.
But we did find, and I'm going to hand over the cell phone and the letter.
And Estela's gonna look at the front of the letter, pop it open, skim it real quick, fold it back up, put it back in its thing, and toss it back on the coffee table. And girlfriend, huh? All right, that's a good
Last
lead.
person he was talking to.
Oh, I assume you got that from this, and hold up the cell phone.
Something like that. He did not leave his apartment willingly after that, though, and hold up the keys.
Left the keys, huh?
On his dresser with his cigarettes. I did not see any signs, but
It all seemed relatively in place. I mean, it's one of those old places, you know.
Okay. This is good. Real good. You guys did good. I like you. I think I'm going to keep you guys around. So, we got his work, and we got the girl. Where are we going next? Also, where's your other friend? Did he
Work.
go to work?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
150 covers.
I swear if you
Thank
said it
you,
one more
Laurel.
time, I swear.
I mean, you do tend to obsess about the exacts of things when you're doing that.
So,
I agree.
girl or job next?
I think girl, given that she was the last one he was talking to, we didn't want to call her from her missing boyfriend's cell phone.
Good call. Like I said, you guys have good heads on your shoulders. I like you.
I know people.
Okay.
I try.
So we're going to go check out the girl next. I'm going to leave it up to you whether you come back here after you talk to the girl or if you go straight to the work.
Okay.
I'm going to let you guys decide that. If you feel like you got plenty of info from the girl and want to report back, good. If you want to take the initiative, go do step 2, also good. You've turned up good results so far. I trust your decision making. You guys have Ava's number if you need to call. If it's like some obscene hour of the night when you guys get done, let the lady sleep. Call us in the morning.
Yeah, totally
You
understand.
get the idea.
Speaking of, what time is it now approximately?
What time is it now exactly?
Okay. I'm not going to ask the GM, like every 2 minutes, hey, what time is it? Tell me to the exact minute.
for dinner?
No,
It's
but I
at the
can
millisecond.
bother him like that.
Yeah. Lori can do that. Ronnie, what time does lunch service start at your restaurant?
Lunch service starts at noon 30. Not noon, not 1 o'clock, but noon 30. We don't take any reservations for lunch. It's just a come in or come out kind of thing. So it's a little bit more casual. We let the bay doors open. We kind of let, breeze in, things of that nature. But,
And when does dinner service start?
Dinner service starts at 5 o'clock. That's when, weather depending, we keep the bay doors open or not. That's when we take reservations only. It's a very nice spot in the city, in that part of the city. It's probably like one of the only kind of like nice places around there.
Wes Ever the method actor. I love it.
Okay. So
I'm
while
gonna say if Ronnie's running off to do prep for dinner, we're looking at about 3:30.
okay.
Alright.
So while we're talking to Ava and Estela, just type up a quick email on the phone to that address that I have, that person.
Yes.
See if they. I know it might be a long shot, but anything they might recognize from either the names we have or the place of business,
Okay.
perhaps. I don't know. It's a long shot, but hey.
Well, it's gonna be a
Never
while
know.
till you hear back, but
Yeah.
duly noted.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, if you guys want to head on over to, finish up your business with Estela. You're gonna leave the phone and the letter there, presumably. And let's say by the time you get done there and head out to Little Redemption to go to 3 Dots and a Dash, we're gonna say dinner's just started. So
5:15.
5:15.
Okay.
How close is 3 Dots and a Dash to Imagine Perfection?
I'm gonna say probably within like the same neighborhood, but maybe like opposite ends of the neighborhood. So
Wonder if they do catering.
that's a good question.
Catering. Are we incapable of catering? I don't know. I haven't thought of these things yet.
So Ronnie, your 4 new friends show up at your door. You've got Amber enjoying her banh mi and her hurricane, sitting probably at the bar.
Okay, all right. So last ticket of the night. It's a 10 top. We're going great. You're doing fantastic, everybody. You're doing wonderful. You've only fucked up 5 times. It's great. Okay, so I've got 3 orders of conch fritters. I've got 5 gochujang gator bites, and then for entrees, I've got 3 Caribbean lobster tacos. I got 3 mahi banh mi's, and then to top it all off, oh, very fucking original, 5 oysters on a half shell. God, fucking have to get a fucking original oyster. Oh, what's up?
Hey,
Why do you always just sound so angry at everyone when you talk? You just do that normal?
Thought that was how all chefs sounded.
yeah, I thought that was just restaurant touring.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh my god.
I'm not angry at all. This is just my voice. Am I angry? Am I angry?
We just met, so it kind of sounded angry, but, it's a misinterpretation thing.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, and then remind me, is it Maya that's my sous chef? I believe.
Your sous chef is. Oh, I have her written down. It starts with an A. Hold on.
Is it Annalise?
Yes,
Yeah.
Annalise.
Annalise, take over line. Make sure they don't fuck up those gator bites again. Clyde, you're doing great. If you're sweating, you're working. Okay, what's up? Hey, what can I get y'all?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything that you were just talking about, the mahi mahi, whatever.
You look like a cerveza kind of guy. Let's see you, Damian. You're probably gin and tonic, maybe with a splash of lime on top of it. Cammie, you look like a daiquiri kind of person. And Laurel, I'm going to say white wine, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, all right.
Daggers are a little on the sweet side for me, but that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Matau, can you go ahead and get my friends those drinks over here, sit at the bar, and you're going to see him grab a Topo Chico and just pop it open and just like sit down and be like, so what happened? What'd y'all figure out?
There wasn't much
Nothing.
else. We're mostly just waiting for the opportunity to head over to his girlfriend's place.
Oh, were y'all waiting on me?
Well, I thought the plan was to stop by here
Oh.
after we reported into Estelle, which we did. They were
Oh.
pleased with our work, so all good news. And they told us to check out either work or the girlfriend, whichever we thought would be better. We said girlfriend.
Yep.
Besides, I also have a drink before I go investigate disappearances. So
It is
Yep.
also nice to have someone shaped like you in front of me.
Well, I'm going to take that all as a compliment, and that's fine. Annalise,
Yes, chef.
can we get some waffle fries, some Old Bay dusting on them for the gang here? Yeah, thank you.
Heard.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and have your drinks? We're finishing up right now. We have our last tin top, and I think Annalise can take care of it. Annalise, can you take care of this?
What kind of question is that, Ronnie? Yeah, you know I can take care of this. It's a 10 top, whatever.
Okay, fine. Yeah, all right. Yeah. And he takes off his apron, sits down. It's like, so we're gonna go talk to the girlfriend.
That's what it sounds like.
Seems like
sounds like the
best course of
plan.
action.
So how are we gonna approach that? Is that we're gonna be like is this like a sorry for your loss kind of thing? Or are we doing like a cover? Are we gonna do Raphael's Pizzeria again, or?
No.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. I think we should just go, just let her know and that we're
we're
actually
working.
looking for him.
Yeah. Usually that helps.
I'll leave that to y'all. I'm not good with the people stuff.
I was about to suggest maybe I take contact.
That sounds great. I mean, I'm good at the coffee shop, but
It's perfectly fine by me. Clyde, if you drop one more dish, I'm gonna dock that from your pay.
This new rate.
He's big. He's got big hands. Don't drop things when you have big hands.
I suppose you would know.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here before I need to smoke or something. Annalise, I'm heading out. Ship's yours.
Yes, chef. And she's gonna turn to the line and be like, "Did you hear that? I'm in charge now."
Oh god.
And everyone's gonna,
Oh my god. They're not getting out of here until 1 o'clock. Oh.
well, I mean that makes sense. It's a tiki bar, right?
Yeah, it's a tiki bar, but she's probably gonna have them clean a bunch of stuff, wipe it down, make it spick and span, you know. Probably do. We got a new dishwasher, so we're probably gonna do a whole organization. It's really, really bad, and somebody should stop her. But you know, she kind of gets drunk with power. But you know, once Annalise gets something stuck in her head.
As long as they get the overtime pay.
Oh yeah, no, of course, of course. I'm not a monster. Come on now. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and head out.
Alright, so you guys will finish your drinks, nosh on some Old Bay seasoned waffle fries, and start heading back into town. Now, she does live in Little Junction. She lives in a different neighborhood, though, so it's a little bit of a ways, but not too bad. Do you guys want to hoof it, or are you taking some public transportation?
I've been working this whole time. I'm not fucking hoofing it. No. Take a bus.
We can take a bus.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take a bus.
Yes.
Alright, so we're all gonna pop.
Are they even gonna let Brayden on the bus?
I think someone should be nice and pay Brayden's fare.
Yeah.
I've got a metro pass. Okay, yeah, it's fine.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, actually, and Cammie will check her like pouch and be like, I have a spare one, and hands it to Brayden.
Who just has like a spare metro pass? Those things are like what?
Yeah, they're like
$40, $50, $100 a month?
Depends on what zone you are.
It depends on if you actually want the answer to that question or not. We'll talk about it later.
So you just give me this Metro card, and you told me you're gonna give me a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a catch to this? Like,
for
why...
purposes of plausible deniability, you probably do not want the answer to that question.
Yeah, you're a barista, right?
Mm-hmm. I am a barista.
A barista.
I don't understand what that wink is about.
Who's
hurt.
winking? Nobody winked.
You just winked at me now.
So, Ronnie, do you do catering?
Catering? I've never really thought about it before. You know, restaurant's only been open a couple of years, and I mean, I guess we could have to do the overhead, but we'd have to like figure out how to do all the trays and everything like that. I guess, yeah, fuck it.
That's how that works.
I mean, it's often really useful for someone like me to have businesses to specifically partner with, places to send people if they're looking for, menus and things.
I mean, if the cashish is right, then yeah, we can do it.
It's usually pretty decent, I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah, no, it's weddings, especially if you get people from like not delirium, not Little Redemption, those kind of weddings.
I get a couple.
I'm just saying,
Have to fight Cindy for them, but
Cindy?
Competitor?
Yes.
Mm.
Over and I wave towards the human part of the city.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But yeah, if you'd like, it would be pretty easy to. You could have a few set menus and a few substitutions. It's not hard to make a set menu for this kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll get you linked up with Annalise. She handles all the bookkeeping and everything like that. So yeah, she'll go over it and
Yeah.
I can show up, do birthday parties. I can probably do a couple of magma tricks. Things like that.
Alright, with that lovely conversation underway, you guys bust your way over to the part of redemption that Pretzel's girlfriend Gretchen, according to her contact in his phone, lives. And I think that's where we'll call it for tonight, because we're running up on the end of our time here. And we will pick back up where we have left off next week.
All right.
Okay.
And then probably do a little bit of a time skip.
Sick.
Perfect.
Yes.
Excellent.
All right. So, I hope everybody in the audience tonight had a good time. I know I had a great time.
Oh yeah.
I hope my players had a
Yeah.
wonderful time.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I know they
Thank
did a
you.
wonderful job. So,
Having a great time confusing everybody with why I have things.
yeah.
I'm having a great time slow rolling my powers.
Yeah. Every time somebody reveals something else they can do, it's just like, wait, what?
Yeah, knowing the system and everything like that, we've only scratched the surface on everybody's powers, which is sick. It's gonna be really cool to see how those kind of expand and everything. Now I'm very excited.
All right. So, to finish out the night, how about we go back around? Everybody, tell everybody who you are. If you've got any cool shit coming up that you want to rep here, point everybody to, then go right ahead.
Sure. In order again?
Yes.
Absolutely. So I'm Raven Kennedy. I'm playing Laurel Calton. You can find me at pretty much any social at Scott Blackbird. I don't have a ton going on, but one of the things I will say is I work with Zeke at We Are Games, and there's always something interesting going on in the background there, so feel free to check that out if you want.
Hey, so I'm Leslie. I've been playing Cammie Logan. You can find, actually, hilariously, you can find the VOD of the Vampire Dark Ages game on Gehenna Gaming that I'm in. That's happening right now. We pre-record that, so airs at the same time. So you can watch the VOD of that later, but I play a Nosferatu. And then I also do a video game podcast called Hot Garbage Gaming. You can find that wherever you listen to podcasts. Oh yeah, and you can find me on Twitter at Leslie Wombat. You can find me on Twitch at Leslie Wombat. I've been streaming Halo once a week on Tuesdays. I've never played the Halo games, so we're playing through the entire story on Legendary mode.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't understand the story. Yeah. Yep.
I'm Chad with Near Dark Society. You can pretty much find me everywhere at IKEA_Viking, Twitter, Instagram. It doesn't matter. But yeah, Near Dark. We do D&D on Sundays. We do Chicago by Night on Mondays, which I just joined. We're gonna be doing episode 3, I think. It's hard. I'm terrible with these kinds of things. I believe it's episode 3 this upcoming Monday. So yeah, if you guys wanna come hang out, that is totally awesome.
Sick, praise be.
Praise be.
Yeah, so thank you everybody that watched, everybody that donated tonight, and that thank you Zeke. I want to first of all say thank you Zeke for running this game, and for introducing us to the hero system. I just want to shout out real quick before I do my shout outs. Zeke made a fully functional character sheet for us within Google Sheets that does everything for us.
So good.
Like, this system is very simple once you get past the character creation, which is the crunchy part. But it's crunchy because you can do literally anything in this game, which is pretty cool. But like, I was overwhelmed, and Zeke, when we did character creation with Zeke and everything like that, it was just like Zeke programmed this entire Google sheet just to do it all for us, how to build powers, a combat calculator, everything like that. So maybe hit up Zeke for any design stuff that you have coming up or anything like that, the creator of this game.
Character sheets.
Yeah.
That's definitely something I can do.
It's Pride Month, so you could probably, pay a queer content creator to make some content for you. Okay, sick. That being said, I'm Wes. I played Ronnie Rasmussen. I am the creative director and founder of Carrion Comfort Studios, which is what you're watching right now. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that rated, all that stuff like that. That's sick. We have some great stuff coming up this weekend. We do not have a stream tomorrow night. It is Juneteenth. So go and make sure that you go watch some Black content creators on Twitch. Go throw some money their way. Go throw some support their way. Check out different musicians, artists, things of that nature, and celebrate as well. It's a time to celebrate. It's also a time to show solidarity and show support, and do not forget where it came from, and why it's there.
Maybe go check out the Facing Octopus.
Go check out the Facing Octopus, which you might have heard some music from him tonight in the background, and you'll hear it in other streams. Sunday night we're continuing Night in the Woods. At the same time that I'm playing Night in the Woods, Big Dad is going to eat a big sandwich on stream, so that's going to be pretty exciting. That was a donation goal from a previous charity stream, so it's finally happening. So you're gonna be able to see me play a very adorable game and probably emotionally compromising game, while also seeing a big sandwich getting eaten on stream. Next Wednesday, we have the Shrek 2.5 Taken Far, Far Away game, using the City of Mist system. So we are like, I've got the cast and everything. I'm getting headshots. Then we're gonna do a little announcement. We're figuring out who's playing who tomorrow, and we're gonna dive into it. I'm very excited. It's gonna be very fun. And of course, we've got on Thursdays we've got Comfort County High. On Fridays we have Abnormalcy, and every other Sunday we've got Descend to Drum Beats. Sometimes we have Puttanesca by Night if we're kind of feeling it. So go ahead and check all that stuff. You can find all of our previous streams on YouTube. You can also find we are starting a podcast. We have the first season of Iron City by Night on there, a Vampire Masquerade 5th edition actual play that's on there. Also, the first episode of Crack the Sky Alpha, a Lancer RPG, is on there. I am so sorry, I'm talking a lot. If you want to directly support this stream, then you can go ahead and you can patronize us. We are on patronize, not patronize. Patronize. We are on Patreon, where all those funds go directly back to the stream. We're trying to get to a goal to where I can start paying the mods and also the cast members. Also, we're going to be having merch come out for this game. You can find merch for this stream and other streams at thirsttrapmothman.threadless.com. There should be a link down below, and if you hit !shop, then that'll bring up that link. If you buy merch from a certain show, that money's going back to that show. So it's either going to be going to the players or it's going to be going to an art fund for that show. Whatever how they want to decide to spend their money, it's their money. That's how we do things around here. I'm not sponsored. We don't do big bang streams, but I still believe that people deserve to be paid for their time, especially when they create awesome content like this. I am so sorry, Ryan. I am almost done.
No. Yeah.
We are doing, yeah, you know. There's always a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
If you see above our heads there, during the month of June, we are doing the Comfortably Queer campaign. It is to support the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project, if you do not know, is a organization that has a crisis hotline that is specifically for LGBTQIA plus youth that are going through a lot of shit. They also have a lot of instrumental education rallies. They train youth leaders within certain areas that don't have crisis centers. They handle a lot of things that are necessary for when you are growing up queer and you do not have a support system. It was there for me when I needed it the most, and if it was not for the Trevor Project, I would not be here now. I know that it's the same for a lot of people. So we have hit our goal, our second goal. We've already had to move it back. So we hit $2,000, and that's because of people like you that open up your hearts, open up your wallets, and you're giving money to a good place. And I am so thankful for that. There's a lot of great stuff that's going to be coming out of that, including me dyeing my hair a color of the top donator at the end of this campaigns. That's changed. That's changed. Whoever can do that. That's a going bid. So if you want to donate some more money, then you can decide what color these lovely locks are going to be. All right. So, make it wild, go crazy with it. Help me lose my job because of it. They won't fire me, but it's fine. But yeah, and there's also a lot of other incentives that we're going to be doing throughout the rest of the campaign towards the end of the month. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me that y'all are able to do this. I'm floored. And that is me. Ryan, please tell me what you have going on in your life right now.
I'm Ryan. I play Damian Walsh, the guy who did the thing with the eyes. Not a whole lot going on right now, except tomorrow we actually start back playing. Not tomorrow. Today is Friday. On Sunday we start playing our Lancer game once again, swapping back and forth. I'm glad to finally be getting back to that because I had to take a break for a little bit. But that is it right now. Oh, the Red Wizard Ryan thing. Yes, that's my Twitter, and the games I run are on 5 Foot Square, which is over there somewhere. Zeke?
And hi, I'm Zeke. I have been your facilitator for the evening. You can find me on Twitter at _E_Z_KIEL Ezekiel. I talk about shit on there sometimes. Retweet a bunch of queer and cool ADHD shit. Those are my topics of interest at the moment. I am also the founder and president of We Are Games, which the lovely Raven Kennedy works with me on. We make interactive and immersive transmedia fiction. We're also working on making some of our own tabletop RPGs that hopefully will be playing here on this channel at some point once we get them polished enough for that. And yeah, I think that's about all I've got. So we will see you guys here, same bat time, same bat channel, next Friday for more Abnormalcy. And I think that's all I got. So everybody have a wonderful night. And also show up in the Discord after the stream to hang out and talk and chill. It's a good time. It's I'm a mod there as well as here on this Twitch, and so is Leslie.
Sick. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Zeke. Thank you all the players. Thank you all tonight. Wonderful, wonderful series premiere.
More.
Oh, yes.
Feeling left out from the back, you gotta go rogue. 5 years from now, will this even matter? You hope you don't know where to go. Construction every turn up on the road. Live life thinking why it's going so slow. Looking at the clock, wondering why mama's not home. You waited way too long. You noticing a pattern in your own. Fuck all the good times, it's a past tense. I sleep and wake up when the world ends. Those memories, they so hard to forget. Question every day, are we there yet? Gone too far to change, time to get your rollerblades. That smile is worth the wait, here comes better days. All these thoughts I have in my head got me blinded from the sunset. I'm trying hard to stop the rain, 'cause smiling doesn't feel the same. I just called to tell you drive safe. Will I see you in the morning? 'Cause I just wanna feel your touch. 'Cause I don't think I had enough. The smiles turn to frowns quick. Need a break from night shifts. That's where the hours pass too slow. Leave no time to grow. My favorite things, milk with cookies and cream.